Episode 1. The Breakup. Before we start, please like and subscribe. Hello, 7-Eleven convenience store. Jeff Florento answered the store phone. I need a box of condoms and 2 packs of tissues delivered to room 23 Queen Margaret Hotel. Hurry. The caller hung up. Jeff shook his head. People never seemed to be prepared. He packed the required items, put on a raincoat, and rode his electric bike toward the Queen Margaret Hotel on the southern side of the hotel. It was 10 o'clock in the evening and raining heavily, and his pants and shoes were soon wet and filthy. Luckily, the merchandise was still dry, but he didn't dare delay any longer, so he hurried toward the hotel. When he arrived at room 23, he knocked on the door, and it was opened quickly. Hello, here's your... Alex was stunned into silence. The woman in front of him was none other than his girlfriend, Jonah. She was dressed in a white robe with her long, dark, wet hair draped over her shoulders. The scents of shower gel and shampoo assaulted his nose. Jonah, what are you doing here? He stared at her in disbelief, still feeling dazed. What are you doing here? Jonah asked. Her heart skipped a beat, and she took a small step back into the room. Her mind went blank and then started to spin. What's wrong? Another guy walked up to the door wearing a robe and slippers, and Jeff immediately recognized him. You dared to touch my girl? Jeff couldn't suppress the anger welling up inside him, and he started moving toward Jake, determined to teach him a lesson. Stop! Jonah stepped in front of Jeff after a brief burst of panic. She had managed to get back a bit of control. Since her boyfriend had already discovered her betrayal, there was no point in trying to hide it now. She looked directly at him. Jeff, we need to break up. Break up? Jeff was stunned. He stared at Jonah with wide eyes. Jonah, we've been together for more than a year. Are you going to break up me now? Yes. We need to go our separate ways. She kept steady eye contact with him and spoke with a strong sense of resentment. Are you surprised? You have no money. Jeff can only barely afford the cheapest essentials. We never have anything nice as long as I'm with you. People will always be laughing at me, and that just isn't the life I want. I'm too good to be living in poverty like this. I was too naive when I was in my freshman year, and I let myself get tricked into being with a loser like you. She hugged Jake's arm and said to Jeff, Jake is my boyfriend now. From now on, I want nothing to do with you. Don't bother me again. Well, seems like you're just her good-for-nothing ex now. Jake looked at Jeff with a provocative smirk. Jeff, standing there in a raincoat with mud stains on his pants and shoes, felt like Kathy was right. He was a complete loser. Jake took the plastic bag from his hand and took out the box of condoms. He waved it at Jeff and laughed as he said, I'm staying in a nice hotel, having my girlfriend's ex bring me condoms, and you're single. Sure was good of you to help me out. Why are you still here? Jonah scolded. Jeff, nah, it's good that he didn't piss off. Maybe you want to see me beat him down. Jonah, gotta give a lady what she wants, Jake sneered. Jeff felt utterly defeated. He slowly turned around and walked out of the room. Bro, you're not even taking the money. Nice. I get a girlfriend and a gift. Jake felt great watching Jeff lump dejected posture as he closed the door behind him. When Jeff left the hotel, it was raining even harder than before. He took off his raincoat, allowing the cool rain to drench his entire body and help clear his head. Jonah had discarded him because she believed he had no money. Losing such a materialistic woman should be something to rejoice over, so why should he be sad? His phone vibrated in his pocket. Jeff took it out and glanced at it, but when he saw the number, he stopped walking. His entire body was shaking as he read the text. After a review, the Florento family has decided that their son, Jeff Mackie Florento, has met the conditions required for entitlement to his inheritance. From today onward, control of his property will be returned to him. The bean-sized raindrops plopped onto the screen, causing the text message to gradually become blurry. Jeff's mind began to spin. Not for this message. Jeff would have almost forgotten his identity as a super rich kid. Over the last 7 years, his family had been assessing him, withholding his fortune until they were satisfied he met their draconian conditions. And now, finally, it was over. Everything that rightfully belonged to him was finally his to claim. For more upcoming episodes, please like and subscribe.